Today we're going to be looking at leverage, one of the main reasons why real estate investors get wealthy so quickly. Our first example, we're going to use no leverage to buy this house. We're going to pay $400,000. It's probably not enough money in some markets. In other markets, you can get a couple houses. And we're going to say that this is with our closing costs already in, and that we got a slight deal on the property to pay for the closing costs. So the value of the house is $400,000, and that's what we have in. And we get a property increase of 5%, which means we've made $20,000 in the first year just from appreciation of the property. But we're not done. We also have cash flow. And we're going to say that we get 5% cash flow. Cash flow means that this is the rent minus our expenses like property taxes and insurance. And so 5% is what we're left with, which is $20,000. These numbers should be very achievable in most markets, and if not, you'll have a lower appreciation but a higher cash flow, or a higher appreciation market and a lower cash flow, which means $40,000 total. So if we have $40,000 coming in, we've spent $400,000, which means we have a rate of return of 10%. A rate of return of 10% for some of you is incredible, and others of you are saying that's not good enough. Well, for me, it's not good enough. Now let's look at leverage. We buy the exact same house for $400,000, and it gets the same appreciation and the same cash flow. Instead of paying $400,000, we're going to pay 20% down, which is $80,000. That's right, $80,000 of our own money. But now we need to get a mortgage for 80% of the value. And at 80% of the value is $320,000, but we're going to pay an interest rate of 3%, which means $9,600 is interest each year. And that will come out of the cash flow. Our total increase for the year is $30,400 instead of $40,000. But we only have $80,000 in, which means our rate of return is not 10%, it's 38%. Now let's jump in to the most exciting part of this. And instead of buying one property, you bought 5. So with their $400,000, we're only paying 20% down, and 5 homes at $400,000 will cost us $2 million. So we need a mortgage of $1.6 million. At 3% interest, we're paying $48,000 a year in interest alone. At a 5% cash flow and a 5% increase, we're making 100 plus 100,000 minus our 48,000 gives us 152,000 increase, but this is 152,000 on 400,000, which means it's a 38% rate of return. I know lots of people that work very, very hard, and we know that the average income is under 100,000 in Canada. And with this example, you could be making 152,000 passive. This is the reason, one of the reasons why real estate and leveraging real estate creates so many millionaires so quickly.